house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother 19 updates and spoilers. Oh my god, I almost said Big Brother Canada. Alright, so happy 4th of July, you guys. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Our house guest of the day is Big Brother superfan. I believe it's Roy? Is it Roy? And he wants to know, who was I most pleasantly surprised by? I'd have to agree with you. He said Alex. I did not think I was going to like her coming into this season, but she's really somebody that you can rally behind. And I didn't think that I would like Jason either, aka Whistlenut, or they've been calling him Cowboy more than Whistlenut. I didn't think I was going to like him, but I enjoy watching him on the feeds, and I find myself being like, no, don't do that, which makes me realize, you know, I want him to do well. I knew I was going to love Kevin, so you guys know that. But anyway, if you guys want to be house guests today, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. Alright, so where are we right now? Yesterday, Christmas tore some ligaments in her foot. As of now, she's still in the game. She's got a cast on. She's on crutches. She's going to be going back to the doctor on Wednesday for an MRI. They have to see if anything's broken or if she's going to need surgery. I'm thinking they could tell her your freaking foot's going to fall off and she's going to be like, I don't care, I'm staying. And she also said that she heals up really quickly, so maybe she's got like this Wonder Woman thing going on where she's just like, okay, I'm better. I don't know. But anyway, it looks like she's going to try to stick around. So, whew. Okay. Not all the house guests were pleased to see her come back after her doctor visit yesterday. Cody, Jess, and Mark were all pouty up in the HOH room, like, oh, I can't believe she's back. So, Codesica, or Jessicody, whatever you want to call him, I'm really liking Codesica for some reason. It sounds like a weird, like, Greek mythology name. I like it. But they really want Christmas out this week. Mark is all freaking over the place. If you guys watch Big Brother Canada, maybe this is why I was thinking of it. I've got 3 words for you. Flip, flop, Floaterville. Karen. So Mark is totally the flip-flop Floaterville of this season. He's all over the place. Last I heard, he's voting Jillian out, but he keeps saying how much he wants Christmas to go, especially when he's in the presence of Codesica. Alright, so fun little moment. Oh, I just want to say also, it was noticed when those 3 were up in the HOH room and they didn't really come down when Christmas got back. Noted. Okay, so fun little moment yesterday. Jillian and Alex were talking in the Apple Lounge, and Paul came in the room. Alex left with him, which left Jillian all alone. So she turned to one of the cameras, and she was just like, because I'm on the block, no one wants to talk to me about anything. But, and then feeds cut, go to somebody else. That's so sad. Even the feeds don't want to talk to her. Oh, okay, so alright, we're gonna have to cut that, cut those feeds, go to somebody else, we can't have this shit. Woo! Alright, so Paul and Jessica were chatting outside, and a lot of people were suspicious yesterday because Cody was up in the HOH room alone for a while, and nobody was allowed in there. So they thought it was some sort of twist, and he was doing something with the safety deposit boxes, and like maybe he got a key or something. Will you people relax? He was doing the freaking HOH blog and tweets. I mean, really? Okay, so they, you know, started to realize that they got a grip. So Jess is down to talk about game here. She's like, how are you voting this week? Paul's like, I don't know. That's so funny. Jess wasn't buying it either. She's like, oh, you're not campaigning for a specific someone? So then she's saying like, oh, Christmas told me like to my face that she's targeting me. Paul says, I haven't heard that, and that's got nothing to do with me. Like, I'm not involved in that. So Paul makes it really clear. He's like, if I vote to keep Christmas, that does not mean that I am targeting you and or Cody. So then she asks like, if you won the next HOH, would you nominate Cody and myself? And Paul's like, no, that would not be a smart move. I don't know about that. I don't think he would nominate them, but I think he'd definitely be targeting them. So Jessica says if she wins HOH, she's going to try to backdoor Alex next week. A big surprise there. So then Christmas and Elena were chatting in the Rose bedroom. The next few segments here, it was like a revolving door of people going in to talk to Christmas. So Elena was up first, And Elena's like, again, we were all blindsided by Cody. We didn't know you were going to go up on the block. And she tells Christmas that she's not going to vote her out this week. So Christmas lets her know, like, that's great, but I was really hurt that Mark did not come to see me after I got hurt, after I came back. He's been, like, really weird with me ever since I went up on the block. What's the deal with that? So, yeah, hopefully Elena will pass that on to Mark. So then Christmas and Dominique were chatting, and Christmas is like, all right, Dominique, here's what's up. Cody has been making deals with the other side of the house. He's got deals going with Alex, Jason, and Ramses. Is this really the kind of guy you want to be working with? Also, we had this, like, loose deal that we were all going to go to the jury together. He's not only trying to get rid of me, he's trying to jump ship on that whole alliance. Why do you think he's setting up all those side deals? And she said that Cody also said his current alliance has shaky feet. No pun intended on that injured foot. Okay, so then Paul comes in, and he's like, oh man, the other side is putting an army together. He's worried that they're going to start losing Jason to Cody, because Jason has been spending a lot of time up in that HOH room, and you know, Cody needs to get his ass out of that HOH room and talk with the peasants a little bit more, because he is going to be in for a rude awakening when he is no longer HOH. So Christmas is just like, well, shit, I'm going to be pissed if Jason votes against me after freaking messing up my foot. You know, the least you could do is vote for me to stay this week. So then Christmas was talking to Alex in the Rose room, and Christmas again is like, you really want to work with somebody like Cody? He sucks. So they go over how he screwed both of them over. Neither of them were expecting to be nominated this week, but look what happened. And he's making deals with everybody. So they agree he's like the new Megan. He's the guy Megan. I don't know. So then, that's great and all, but like, I don't see Alex voting out Jillian for Christmas. Definitely not. But if Christmas can manage to stay this week, I think she would definitely be trying to work with Alex and vice versa. Okay, so then those two join Paul and Jason in the money bedroom, and they're all trying to convince Jason that Cody sucks, because it's just like not sticking. Jason is all like, I don't want to turn my back, he kept me safe this week. So then Christmas leaves the room, and Paul starts pushing Jason pretty hard. He's being aggressive here with the campaigning. He's like, this is my first time playing the game. Everything that I've said that was going to happen so far has happened. You should be using my knowledge and experience in this game to help you. And he's saying that he wants to help Jason because he reminds him a lot of himself last season. He came into this game not knowing anything and just being like, wait, what? So he wants to help him out. And Paul claims that he's got this big plan for next week, and this is a quote. He said it's gonna blow their nips off. But I don't know. He said it's gonna be crazy. He said that to a lot of people, but he didn't say exactly what he's gonna do. Actually, he didn't tell us at all what he's gonna do. So I have no idea what he's thinking, but he's like, it's foolproof. You know, no matter who stays this week, he's still gonna try and make it happen. I'm interested to know what this plan is. So anyway, I don't think people respond well to being strong-armed, so I don't know if this was a great campaign strategy to use, especially on somebody like Jason. So then Alex and Jason continue to chat alone, and it sounds like they still want to keep Jillian, which is fine, because they're really good friends with her. Why would they want to vote out Jillian for Christmas? But the annoying thing is, they still want to protect Cody next week. WTF! Oh my god. So Jason's like, well, he didn't put me up this week, and they really like Paul, but they feel like they still owe Cody. Is this freaking big best friends? I mean, a lot of people this season, they want to be friends with everybody. Just play the game. Oh my god. Okay, they're also considering, this is a good point though, Paul is going to be untouchable for the next 2 weeks still, because he's got the pendant of protection, Sorcerer's Stone, and they're thinking, like, if we're aligned with him and people can't put him up, they're going to put us up, because that's how they're going to get to him until he is not safe anymore. So they're pretty nervous about that. Definitely something to consider. So then Kevin and Alex were having a game chat in the backyard, and Alex lets him know that she's voting out Christmas. Nobody really knows exactly where Kevin's vote lies at this point. He's kind of been yesing everybody. So Kevin's like, alright, yeah, I'll stick with you guys and do that too. I'll vote for Christmas to go, but I want to keep it on the down low for now. So Kevin's like, all right, me, you, Josh, Ramses. Why would that make 5? He said that makes 5, but that's only 4 people. I feel like I'm missing somebody here. But he was like, okay, yeah, we have 5 votes for Jillian, so that's good. But they're gonna need, I think it's at least six votes to tie, and then they figure, bless you, that what's his face, Cody, will break the tie and vote out Christmas, because that's his target this week. Can you imagine if it was a split vote like that? Damn. Also, I don't think they have Josh's vote. I think Josh is voting for Christmas to stay. But anyway, they talk about Paul. They like him. But Alex is worried that Paul is trying to take over their group. She's not about that life. So it's an ego thing? I don't know. We'll see where it goes. So then last night, Mark and Dominique were playing chess upstairs. That's not like a sex euphemism. They sit in front of the chessboard and just talk game. Can you at least like fake move some of the pieces around so if people come upstairs it looks like you're playing? I mean, really? So Mark is like, I don't know what to do. We've heard so much of that in the last few days. So obviously he doesn't want to go against Cody and Jessica. At the same time, he doesn't really want to vote out Christmas, so he's not really sure what to do there. And Dominique is like, if you want to work with Cody, that's fine. But you need to keep up appearances here. You can't let people know that that's what you're doing, because people aren't happy with Cody right now, and guilty by association is definitely a legitimate reason to put people up, which we've already seen happen in this season. So she's telling him, you need to be really careful about that and distance yourself from him a bit. So then Dominique is also telling him, we're going to work on keeping your emotions in check, because he's a very emotional guy and he needs to be able to separate his emotions from the game a little bit better, or a lot better. So Dominique is encouraging him to work with Paul also. She trusts Paul. We'll see. I don't know. Everybody's all, I trust Paul. Okay, so back to Codesica in the HOH room. Big surprise, they're up there. So Jess is pissed at Elena because she feels like Elena is straying away from the group because she wants to keep Christmas this week. She's like, she's not loyal. Jess has really been trying to push to her couple's allies that Christmas told her she's coming after her. So she's like, well, if I tell all of our allies that Christmas is coming after me, they'll vote her out, right? Because they want to keep me safe. But she's not getting that response from people. People like Elena are still saying that they want to keep Christmas and they're voting for her to stay. So she's really pissed about that. So she's really annoyed that they're protecting Elena and Elena's just doing whatever she wants. And she said that she's just going to float through this whole game. What are you doing? And Jessica also said, what has she done so far? It's week 2. What have any of you people done? Oh my gosh. So they feel the same way about Matt. Cody says, when Matt speaks, he sounds like a big old vagina. I'd rather sound like that than a big dick. That's what you sound like. Okay, so then Mark and Christmas were chatting in the backyard, and he apologizes for being weird with her. He's like, I was a really bad friend the last few days because you were the one who was blindsided. Well, he says they were all blindsided by that, but she was really the victim being put up on the block, and instead of comforting her, he was comforting Cody, who was the one that turned on their alliance. So he's like, I know I messed up, I'm really sorry about that. So Christmas starts crying. She was also really hurt that he didn't check on her when she hurt her foot. So he's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So Mark again is saying, I had no idea Cody was going to do this. He's having a hard time separating friendship and game. So Christmas forgives him. They're hugging a lot. And then Mark starts crying. And he's like crying hardcore into Christmas's lap. It's crazy. He's like, I want to make it up to you. I'm so sorry. But he also had some sort of emotional breakthrough. I don't know if he was talking about his mother passing away or what. I know he was talking about that later on. But he was like, yeah, ever since that, I've been really closed off to people, and I feel like I can really open up to you and Dominique. So he had like an emotional breakthrough last night, and he realizes he can't be open like that with Elena, which is crazy because he's like freaking making out with her. But Kevin is watching this whole hug fest from afar, and he's like, what the hell's going on over there? Okay, speaking of Kevin, he has a cracked tooth and he's in a lot of pain. So he's like begging Big Brother, just pull this shit out in the diary room. I don't care. He can't go get dental attention right now because of the holiday. So hopefully he's going to get that checked out tomorrow and get it taken care of. Anyway, Paul and Josh had a quick chat in the storage room last night. Josh confirms to Paul that he is voting for Christmas to stay this week. And Paul's like, yes. He's trying to play it up like this is Josh's second chance. He's saying, don't F it up by flipping. You better stay with us. And Josh is just like, yeah, of course, yeah. All right. So Matt and Raven had a game chat last night. Honestly, I keep forgetting these two are even in the game. I would say Matt more than Raven. Raven, like, yeah, she's still playing. But Matt, like, I don't even know who this guy is. What? So they are not voting Christmas out. They are dead set on that. They're not voting her out. And they feel like Jess is being really selfish at this point and making up lies. She's going with the whole campaigning strategy of saying that Christmas is coming after her. They don't like that. They feel like that she's trying to strong arm them. It's way too aggressive. And they're not into it. They're so over Codesica. So then Matt is saying that Cody wants Alex and Jason to stick around to pick off the girls in their group. And he is not okay with that. Alright, so then just a side note, the have-nots got to eat at midnight. Woo, for frozen pizza and Paul's friendship fries. And then this morning, I have to say I really enjoyed Kevin and Christmas's discussion about Jersey Boys, the musical. I don't know why, but it was just like so fun, and I love that musical. But Kevin got a whole verse of can't take my eyes off of you before the feed's cut. Nice. Okay, so then all throughout today, Paul is continuing to work on Alex and Jason, trying to get that vote for Christmas. I don't think it's going to work, but you never know. We still got a few days left before the eviction, so it's hard to tell where exactly the votes are going to fall right now, but it seems pretty even, which is crazy. Other than that, I'm wondering if Big Brother's going to give them a party or what. Traditionally, they cut the feeds for an hour or two. They give everybody food. They play music for them for the 4th of July. So we'll see what happens. I will have that and more for you guys tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have a great 4th. And until tomorrow, much love.